Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Dragoon. Yeah, I already talked to that guy. Already talked to you. Let's go over here. Yeah, I knew there was going to be a dialogue sequence. Miata, where is Charlie? You were wondering because she would normally be taking care of these babies, right? Charlie is preparing herself because, well, the things we didn't tell you about, right? Zeke told you them, so it must be about the moon signet. Tell me what you know. The signet is the signet sphere. The signet sphere is a sealing device that was created by the last barrier, just in case the Moonchild released the moon that never sets. Even my mistake was in your plan. You're really scary people. Even more scary is Zeke. He's trying to destroy the signet sphere, using the divine moon objects. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. You made the signet sphere just because you were afraid of the birth of the god of destruction. And why did you make the tools that can destroy the signet? Ask Charlie. It was decided between the siblings. It was between the brothers. I will. Let me see. Oh, in the mouth of this Stardust. Why are you reaching into the thing's mouth? I gotta watch out or it will bite me. Yeah, no kidding. You guys were meant to come to the city. Humans, Gigantos, and one of us, a Wingly. I would like to tell you something. What? It wasn't only Wingleys that wanted the Dragon campaign. However, it is true that Wingleys and humans drove themselves to war. If you have time, let me tell you a story about two Wingleys who were the leaders. Yeah, tell me. Tell me. The first is Melbu Frama. He was the leader of the Wingleys during the Dragon campaign. He was also the younger brother of Charlie. Being the leader of the Wingleys meant being the ruler of the world. He professed that only Wingleys had the right to live, and he ruled over other species physically and mentally. As a result, the grievances of the other species accumulated, and the Dragon campaign began. The war ended when the royal capital Cadessa was annihilated, and at the same time, Melbu Frama was killed by the sword of the Dragoon Zeke. The other man who led the Wingleys was Faust. As the right-hand man of Melbu Frama, he was feared by other Wingleys. He also was known as a wizard and a magician. His magic power was incredibly enormous. He could even create his own apparition, his double. The apparition had most of the capabilities of Faust himself. However, Melbu felt uneasy over the existence of the apparition, so he created something. What Faust did was like professing an intention towards disloyalty. It is natural that he didn't like it. It was called the Vanishing Stone. With that item, it is said that you can make the apparition disappear, although I don't know if it is true or not. Let's go back to the story. Faust was the commander of the supermobile fort Flanvel as well. Oh, that's making sense. The thing from a few videos back. Now Flanvel is at the bottom of a glacier. However, it used to be floating in the sky in order to protect the 5 main cities that also floated in the sky. Faust manipulated Flanvel and killed any other species. However, the insanity of Faust ended with the collapse of Flanvel. It was shot down by a weapon invented by humans, the Spear Shooter. His beloved vehicle became his tomb. You should be satisfied with that. That is the end of my story. If you want to listen to it again, come back anytime. I'm more than willing to tell you. Okay, I gotta watch out that I don't trigger that again. Charlie has been waiting for you guys at her home since this morning. Please go see her. Did you go see Charlie? Please go see her. Well, fine. Fine, don't tell me any cool stories. Alright. Oh, Rosie, darling, I've been waiting for you. Yeah, let's walk on over. Is that supposed to be a couch? I don't need your greetings. You know what I want to ask you. Oh, you're scary. Before that, can you introduce me to the son of dear Ziggy? This is Dart. Doesn't he look just like our Ziggy? But Rosie, honey, it's complicated. You have to fight with the son of someone who used to be your significant other. And further, the enemy is the significant other. Do you want me to give you a knuckle sandwich? Sorry, honey. But I'm really concerned. So I'm intentionally making it happy and delightful so that you won't be depressed. Rosie, sweetheart. You have never changed. Charlie, if you know, please tell us. Where should we head to? Really, you have the same eyes as Ziggy. I know. I've been waiting for you in order to tell you everything. Now, what would you like me to tell you? Alright. About the signet sphere. Ziggy is trying to break the signet of the moon that never sets with the magic power of the divine moon objects. That signet is the signet sphere. I'm sorry that I didn't tell you about this. I have to apologize. I missed the Moonchild. Shayna. You still have time. The signet of the moon that never sets is not broken yet. Where are the remaining signets? In the past, they were placed in 5 cities, but there are only 3 left. And that's why they needed the same number of divine moon objects. What happened to the other 2? One was destroyed in the royal capital Cadessa during the Dragon campaign. And the other was lost when the divine dragon assaulted the Crystal Palace. That was just like recently. Does this mean without the divine moon objects, the signet sphere can be destroyed? Divine moon objects are just tools that conceal vast amounts of magic power. That's all. So in order to destroy the signet sphere, having the same amount of magic power as the divine moon objects is sufficient. My dad knew about this and made Lloyd collect them. It doesn't seem like him, and it's so indirect. Plus, something is strange. I wonder how Ziggy knows about the signet sphere. Not only that, he knew that Shayna is the Moonchild. How about the moon that never sets? Yeah, there's going to be a lot of this Q&A session here. It's the 100th fruit that the divine tree dropped. It was conceived with the god of destruction that ends the world. That's why we separated into its soul and flesh and sealed them away. My baby brother Melboof sealed the soul, which was the source of magic power, in the crystal sphere, but when he fought with Ziggy, it was broken. Then the soul escaped from the crystal sphere and started to transmigrate into a human body. Since then, it has been called the Moonchild. What is left in the sky is the moon that never sets. Cannot exist! When the Moonchild goes back to the moon that never sets, the virage embryo of the god of destruction will be born. So we needed our Rosie to take care of an important task. Please understand her. Tell me about my father. You are concerned, aren't you? Why does he have to destroy the world? Sorry, but that is the one thing I don't understand. But he was unmistakably Zeeg. Ziggy was a fiancé of Rose. Oh! They crossed both swords and love. Just looking at them made me feel embarrassed. Stop it right there. I want to talk alone with Zeke about our memories. I agree. Yeah, now there's a new option. Why did you make the divine moon objects that can break the signet sphere? That's right. If you're not planning to allow the virage embryo to be born, you wouldn't need them. I didn't want to, but my baby brother Melbu insisted. That is not an explanation, Charlie. Oh, you're so uptight. But okay, I'll explain it to you. I told you that we sealed the soul of the virage embryo in the crystal sphere, right? It's in order to draw lots of magical power and rule over other creatures. I wanted to make him stop being a dictator, because even though we have different appearances or capabilities, we are the same. We should be able to live together on good terms. That's why I created the signet sphere in order to weaken the magic power of the crystal sphere. Rose, without telling you that, 5 signets that protect the moon that never sets restrain the magic power that flows from there. My operation was a big success, I thought. But Milton found out about it and created the divine moon objects. I guess he was prepared so that he could destroy the signets anytime he wanted to. I get it. Where are the rest of the signets? Signatures. That's right. That is the most important information for you, isn't it? Because he has the divine moon objects and he can break the signets anytime. Listen carefully. The rest of the 3 signispheres are located in the ancient cities. The names of the cities are the Magical City Aglis, Lost City Zanabatos, and Death City Meto. The cities are still alive? It's surprising, isn't it? Of course, they were badly damaged during the war. How do we get there? Go to Rouge. Then your way will be open. You said Rouge? It's my hometown. See, it's already open, isn't it? Well, it'll be night soon. Why don't you go look around until tomorrow morning? Okay, come on. I might have to cut it here or something. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the video here, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.